Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, I just noticed it looks like I definitely have a tank top here. Let me do this. Welcome back. My name is Jess. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to stick around. I do budget stuff, mom stuff, whatever stuff. And today I'm going to be sharing my July budget. I do my budget in a Google Doc, and then I also write it out to just like make sure that I'm comprehending everything correctly. I do have my Google Doc in my Etsy shop. It's like $1.99 or $2.99. And if you want like something basic where you don't have to make your own, you can go and buy it. If not, you can always just make your own. Before we get into that though, I'm going to just say that the last like week of June, I kind of messed up our budget in the sense that I was like adding things, and then now I don't know what I've added into the budget and what I haven't. So right now I'm not going to share our June recap because I've messed up the numbers. Like I think I've added things multiple times and stuff, and then there's things I've left out. So I've got to go through that and like really figure out what exactly our numbers were for the end of June. So what I did just to figure out our debt snowball for June, I took the amount of money we have in our checking account and I subtracted. Technically, I count our first paycheck for the month as like being on the first, but that paycheck comes the last day of the month for the previous month, but I just use that for the next month. I just pretend it's like on the 1st instead of on the 30th or on the whatever day. So today's the 30th, and this is gonna be going up today as well, this video. So we just got paid that first paycheck. So I'm trying to figure out how much extra we have in the account besides the paycheck. So right now we had $5,454.15 in the checking account, and our first paycheck was $2,532.10. So that leaves us with $2,922.05 extra. I do like to keep a cushion in our checking account. I'm gonna leave a $500 cushion in the checking account because lately we've had some weird sporadic things going on, and with additional bills coming from the hospital, like I don't know if I'm gonna get any more bills. If you didn't check out that video about how much we owe for having the baby, you can go check that out. But I'm gonna leave 500, which is bigger than what I usually leave. Usually I leave about 200. So that's gonna leave us with, see, how is that math hard? $2,422. So $2,422 should be our debt snowball, and that will be that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the July budget. This is our July budget. You can see here, our regular pay is the same. So these are the first 3 paychecks. And then our FSA, this is our flex spending account. We each have $400. You file a claim and we get that money put back into our account because it comes directly out of our paychecks, pre-taxed. And then extra income. Okay, here's where the things are different this month. Even from last month, they're a little different. So $1,920 from Russell's summer job is about what we're expecting. And then $200 from our medical savings account because Mara has to go to the dentist. So we pay that out of pocket, and I'm gonna transfer that money from the savings account. That's why it's income, because it's been put there a separate month, and now we're gonna bring it back in. So the extra income is $2,120. Russell actually might get paid another time in July because he gets paid weekly, and there's 5 Fridays, and he gets paid every Friday. So he might actually get more than that, but that's just, I'm budgeting lower, and maybe potentially he'll get more than that, but we'll see. So total income is $8,450.76. So throughout this budget, at the end, after all expenses and everything, and debt and savings and everything, it should equal that same amount. That is a zero-based budget. So we'll go down through our debts. The Trailblazer, if you can see here, if you haven't watched the video, go watch it. I'll link it above. We have paid off the Trailblazer. It was about 6 months. It really would have taken us about 4 to 5, but we were saving that money just because of COVID and everything. And so now we just went ahead and paid it. Jay's birth, this is honestly, like, I haven't been able to get a hold of the people I pay for him. So I'm budgeting $0 because I haven't been able to pay it because I can't reach out to them. So that's 0. This is one of my student loans. This is actually the one hopefully will pay off next all the way, like by the end of the summer, it'll be paid off. $64, $411 for Fed loan. Those are my student loans. These are actually broken down into smaller categories, but I just put the total on there for now. Nelnet is $450. Those are Russell student loans. And actually I just recently saw something that by the end of the year, Nelnet and Fed loan and a couple other places, Navient, they're going to be like changing totally to like these other servicers. So who knows how that's going to go. This is, wait a second. Yeah, that's the hospital bill. And then, so I'm paying $130 a month on that debt. $65 for our providers for the hospital, you know, when I gave birth and all that. And then $150 is for the anesthesiologist. So all 3 of these are all from labor and delivery. Okay, down here to expenses, we've got, most of this is all normal, but rent is $750 like normal. Daycare, now this looks really high compared to normal. Usually it's $800, but there's 2 months out of the year where we pay daycare 3 times. Now we could, you know, even it out to be like $864 or something per month technically, but I do like month by month basis, so I'd rather just have those 2 months where we budget $1,200 for daycare instead of like trying to space it out. I don't know. So that's why that looks really high. Usually it's less than that. It's just that we end up in July paying it 3 separate times. Dance is 0 because Mara's not currently in dance. She won't start that back up until the fall. She might be, actually I might budget in $60 here. That's what I should do because there is dance camp. I don't know if she's gonna go to it. It's a week long, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna budget $60 in case we end up sending her to that, if she, you know, for her to have a little bit of fun. But we might not actually spend that. iCloud for storage, $5. The gym is $180. This has gone up because I'm going back to the gym now. So that's up from what it was. That's okay though, that's important. AT&T, $60. That's our internet. $165 for our cell phones. This is unlimited everything. There's no phone payment on that. It's just the service for Russell and I. Netflix, $15.99. Water, $100 because we've been watering the lawn a little bit more, and then also just like giving a bath to the baby and giving bath to the kids. Sometimes we use separate water. So I'm just anticipating it being higher. Gas has actually already came out. It was $41.92, and then our energy bill was $80.16, and that's also already came out. I noted that over here. They actually come out at the very end of the previous month, but I count it as July because that's just how I work it. And then I already know exactly what the amount is. Amazon, $12.99. ABC Mouse is $9.95. I think that ABC Mouse is great if you have small children. It's pretty cool. And then car insurance is $105. Now that's for full coverage. And since I paid the car off, I don't know if I'm going to keep that or not, but for now, that's what it's going to be. I don't think that's too terrible. Okay, variable income. This is like what people would use cash envelopes for, and I'll tell you a couple of these are going to be cash. There's been a couple changes also. So food and home, $900. We really, that includes everything, like for a house, if I buy a pillow or if I get toilet paper, anything like that. It's like toiletries, home things, food. So that's why it's pretty high, and we eat a lot, so yeah. Gas, $150. That's gas for our cars. Dogs, $80. This went up because the dog food's about $60, and then we also started getting these calming tablets for Roscoe. So, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do when you have a stressed out dog. Jess and Russell, this is a new category. So I just decided that we needed to do this for us and for our sanity, I guess. So we have $200, and this is actually gonna be cash that I get out, and $100 will go to Russell and $100 will go to me, and it's money we can do whatever we want with. And it doesn't matter. So Russell can go out and buy whatever he wants. I could go buy whatever I want, or we can save it. And like however we want to save it. But $100 for him, $100 for me. The kids are going to get $50. This is for like clothes, or let's say we're going through and you know, we see a cute little, you know, $5 toy or something, then that's where that money is going to come from. But mostly it's for like clothes or shoes. And this I'm not going to get out in cash, but I feel like eventually I will, because then it'll be easier to see what I have left, because I might start rolling that over for them to the $50. If we don't spend it, then to roll it over. But I think I can roll it over and just put it into their savings account, which is down here. So fun is 100. We always have a fun budget. And then I actually took out the miscellaneous category because most of our miscellaneous stuff comes out of our food and home budget. And then I just been using the miscellaneous for stuff that we want. That's why I kind of changed this to Jess and Russ rather than miscellaneous. And then $500 for cash flow. I used to call this unbudgeted, but if it's in my budget, it's budgeted. It was like kind of a random category for things that were just happening for that month only. So I'm going to call it cash flow now. So $500 for cash flow. And this is a lot, more than normal. I mean, I guess last month we had a lot too because we had to get the car repairs. But we are going on a small little like 2-day family vacation with like my siblings and my mom and stepdad. And then, so we're going to just go to like a water park and just do little fun stuff. So I'm budgeting $200 to $300 in that category for like food and stuff when we're out there. My mom and stepdad are actually like taking us on the vacation, so they're paying for where we're staying and stuff like that, which is really, really nice. And I think we'll have a really fun time. And then we have a couple birthdays in July, so there's money in that category budgeted for there. And then $200 of this money is going to the dentist, which you see is going into the cash flow category. So that's it for variable spending. And then savings. So our kids' savings is at the amount that we want it to be at, so we're just not contributing to that. Like I said, if this $50 is still there at the end of the month, we'll just go ahead and transfer it into the kids' savings account. And then family, we have that at the amount that we want it to be at, so we're contributing 0 this month. Medical, we're contributing 100, mainly because Mara has the dentist appointment and Kai and Jay will need to be going to go get shots soon. So I just wanted to go ahead and contribute 100 to get that up to a decent, you know, another $100 more in that account. And then next month I'll probably do the same. The slush fund, which was going towards carpet, I'm not contributing to. We do have enough money to get the carpet. We just haven't gotten it yet. So the slush fund is kind of just for whatever small thing we're saving for. It was a camera, but I decided I'm not going to buy a camera. This works just fine. The carpet was more important. And then Christmas fund, $100. It gets $100 every month. I might change that in the last few months. I might up it to $150. We'll see kind of where we are. But I highly recommend you save for Christmas. Even if you just do $25 a month or $50 a month, whatever you can put towards it. Because then in December, you're not just freaking out and you can enjoy the holidays and you already have all that money saved for your Christmas gifts and for whatever traveling you do. I highly, highly recommend that because last year, we only saved for like 5 months and it made it so much less stressful than it was the years before. And yeah, so moving on to emergency, we're putting 0 into the emergency fund because we have our $1,000 emergency fund. And that puts us at a total of $6,236.01. And I have my spreadsheet automatically calculate my debt snowball. So the debt snowball would be $2,214.75, which gives us a total of $8,450.76, which matches the number right here. So this is a 0-based budget. All right, so that is our July budget. Honestly, our state just came out with a have to wear masks everywhere in public mandate or whatever. So I honestly don't know if we're gonna end up using our fund budget or what, if we're actually gonna end up going on that vacation or how the vacation is gonna look with the whole mask thing. Because from here, things could become a little more strict again. We might be mandated to like stay at home again. I don't know what it would look like, so who knows, but that's what we're planning on for now. I hope that your budgets are going well. Comment down below anything that you're planning for this month, or like if you have any awesome stuff that happened last month with your savings or with your debt payoff or anything like that. Let us know down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Check me out on Instagram if you haven't. Usually I say that at the beginning, but check that out. The last thing that I'm going to tell you is my upload schedule is changing. So first thing is I'm making it like more structured for myself, because the every 3 days thing, I would mess up and be like, what day is this? So I am now uploading 3 days a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And planning on uploading at 11 o'clock most days. I used to upload at 8:30. I think 11 o'clock is a better time. Look out for my videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And that's gonna be it for this one, and we will see you in the next one.